torí wípé eléyìí tó ní agbára o eléyìí ní agbára o, ó ní agbára gan ni. The president Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu, ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá sọ ìyẹn ló ń jà rìnrìn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ torí the president give order that anybody found in our forest is a terrorist, is a bandit. If you are not ready to live in the town, or you are living in one bush, anything that is bush that you don't want to come to the town, you are a terrorist or a bandit. And he has given the order that anybody see inside the forest doing any illegal thing, that they should wipe them out. Now, the Northerners now, they have come out again and say that, how can president say that? Because they know that their own business involve forest, their business involve to stay in the bush, their business involve doing everything, activities in the bush. And the presidency has said it, that there is no going back on this. No going back, because most people find in this, all these our forests, they are committing atrocity. And that is why, you remember I said it in a video yesterday, that the same thing happened when the chief of defense, that's Musa, also say it again, that once they see anybody inside the forest, they should shoot them aside immediately, that there is no going back. In fact, he warned them. And that is the major problem we have been facing in Nigeria. When presidency will say something and the people will be doing another thing. Yes. And you can see that that's one of the main reasons why they have another homeland security. When they discover that National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu is doing one kind, because most of the people arrested in Kogi and Kwara, they said they were given the ammunition and some other thing from the government, and they are saying that the people in power, they are the one empowering them, and that is why most of them say that they are giving them the ammunition. Now, the federal government has warned that anybody found inside our forest is a criminal. In Southwest, they are giving Igboho go ahead. Not only Igboho, I'm going to play the video so that many people will see it. Because some people don't believe, some people, they are just doubting Thomas. He's doing his own. Nobody sending. He can never get the approval. Thank God that there is evidence on ground that we are going to watch the video. Now, the presidency has said it that what Igboho is doing is legal. In fact, not only what Igboho is doing is legal, they also indict the state government of Oyo State, that is Engineer Seyi Makinde. I'm going to play the video, so no be me talk that one, so that you know go say, now I say talk that one, no be me. They also said that the state governor, the Oyo State governor, knows much. No be me talk that one, no. I'm going to play the video. Knows much about the kidnapping. In fact, I'm going to play it so that you hear the video. And another news also is that the bandits are ready to surrender. They are ready to, release their hostage, especially the one in Oyo State, because so many factors is leading to their downfall. Yes, when I play the first video, you will understand the second video. Yes, when I play the first video, many of us will understand the second video, because when we are saying it, some people will say we should not allegate. Àbí kí náà ń pè ká mọ́ fẹ́ sùn kan yàn, ká mọ́ sọ pé lágbájá ló ṣe nǹkan kan, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ á gbọ́ nǹkan tí federal government sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ gómìnà Ọ̀yọ́ State, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbòho, and then lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n jí gbé ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́. Ẹ̀kọ́ tí fojú mú wọn o, the secret is coming out now. Everybody is seeing it glaring. Gbogbo wa ti mọ ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó ti wá báyìí. Everybody knows where this case now. And that is why I'm happy. You see, when I see something like this, I'm always happy to come out so that we'll be able to reason together. We'll be able to talk on it. Because a lot of people, if I show you many messages, a lot of people used to send to me, where do you get the evidence? Where do you see it? Hey, Kinika. But me, I always welcome all the ideas. Even in comment section, I don't delete comments. I welcome all the comments because everybody have right to express their mind. Now, let's listen to the first video concerning the abduction in Oyo State. They are all tired, and the Northerners are angry that the president give the orders. and they have said it. Once you stay inside our bush, you're a terrorist, you're a bandit, they should wipe you out. So those ones are now coming out and say they are doing their business inside the forest. Why the government say that? Why we go? If you want to do business, come to the town. Come and do ranch. If you do ranch in the town, people will patronize. In fact, they can even serve as study center. That's how they do in Australia. That's how they do in Canada now. Why will you be staying inside the bush? Please let me like this video. Let's start from number one. Video number one, please. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá like the video, ẹ bá share it, ẹ bá subscribe sórí ìkànnì yìí. Ẹ ṣé o.
I just heard that Trump came with his bombs to help in one moment, and the next moment, 46 children have been kidnapped. And we're thinking, what's happening? I thought we've gotten international help, and I thought we're winning the war against terror. What is going on?
Every kidnapping and abduction that takes place in any state of the Nigeria, hold that governor responsible. And I want it to be the catching word. Every local government, all the kidnappings have taken place in local government. There was this thing called Save the School initiative that was started since, in which monies were given to states to create perimeter fencing, early science warning, and all of those checks to the schools. Ask your governor where that money went to. Secondly, every state in Nigeria and in the local government, there is a money that should have gone directly to that local government. I was in Oyo and I engaged with the Oyo state government. In fact, in the local government in Oyo, 3 local government, I said, this local government, every month, 600 million is coming here. Hey! And that's how you go across Nigeria. For God of heaven and earth, if these people had allowed the money to go to the chairman, and that money is used in that locality, women would not struggle to be dying while giving birth. The pupils at the primary school have good education. Local vigilante will be equipped and empowered to resist. Local policing will be strong there. And the welfare of the old people in the local government would have been taken care of.
So we hear that because many of us understand the importance of local government autonomy. But who's going to hold them accountable? Because when people say citizens hold your leaders accountable, we are usually helpless. We know these things. We know they receive security funds. We know they receive money. But how can we ensure they use it appropriately? We don't know. We're helpless.
Because it's only in Nigeria that citizens wait for manna to come from heaven. In all other countries of the world, citizens take their destinies in their hands. And let me tell you why. The democracy we are practicing in Nigeria today, the unfortunate part of the democracy is that it does not place the president as a head boy or prefect of the governors. That's why when Obasanjo was struggling with that, he had to go outside of the constitution to be impeaching governors and even holding monies that were destined to go for governors, right? Ashwaju is a Democrat. He will not do that. He can only urge them. But he will expect that in the same way National Assembly, they summon every minister and agent of government for appropriations that are made for the federal government. There is an expectation that House of Assembly of every state will hold the governor accountable and ensure that what is expected to be done, especially the money meant for the local government. But do you even know we have additional blessing on that? Supreme Court get a judgment to validate on that.
Still.
So I was talking to my brother. He was here after the first case. I think he spoke. He's a grassroots person. I said, what they should do at the different local government is to hold what we call town hall and invite the media to come. And in the town hall, let them be talking that we are aware, and I can supply them. We are aware that in this local government, 406 million, there are local government up to 1 billion that comes, right? We are aware that this thing comes to this local government. We cannot see it. Therefore, we are demanding our governor to do it. You can't kill everybody. When you do it once or twice, international news media will catch it. You know how NSAS brought reformation. So this is, in fact, it can even compel the president. It will be like citizens have arrogated power to the federal government to go extra mile and ensure that thing goes to them. But they are weaponizing poverty. They will pick community leaders that are likely to be troublemakers. They will make them aid or promise them 1 or 2 things and shut the mouth of the people, thereby shutting their destinies. But flags were hosted in Nigeria of a foreign government. Military were called upon to take over from him. blackmail made Donald Trump to be tweeting every kind of thing, that he is killing the Christians in Nigeria. He stayed calm, cool. During the days of Buhari, do you know what Buhari does? Igboho only says something and soldiers are there to kill him. Very few leaders will endure what Asiwaju endured. And today, the same people that point accusing finger at him are the ones around him now. Let me tell you, call President Bola Tinubu and all the people around him, more than 90% have attacked him at one time or the other. That is going to run down as the greatest democratic leader we have had in the history of Nigeria.
Okay, let me now come to the Nigerian people.
So in every state where a kidnapping takes place, the foundation for the complaint should start with that government.
Local government.
Okay, so as people have complained, so many past processes round nationwide, even outside, but nothing has been done yet. And it's over 50 days, if I'm not mistaken, those children are still in captivity. Is it that they are forgotten? Like, are those children forgotten? Is there anything that can be done? Because they are suffering there.
Good question. The answer is this. When you have a case of what we call hostage taking, the number one responsibility of government is to rescue them and rescue them alive. In hostage taking, if you use lethal force, you may end up jeopardizing the life of the people that are kidnapped. Either you bring out special forces that will do that special, and special forces are very few in the world. Israeli have that for rescue operation that will rescue the people, or you continue to manage it because we know they are alive and they are well. Or continue to manage the situation until such a time when you can get these people back to their parents, to their children, to their husbands alive. To bring them, to get them alive is much more important than whatever anybody is saying in the news. So this is what I will tell you. But if we hear one person has been killed, then we'll have to use the other measures available. Because the responsibility of government, number one, not two, is to preserve the life and secure the well-being of the Nigerian
Somebody
people.
was beheaded though.
Yes. So that incident that has happened of the person who was beheaded when they began. Now, I want to give you two scenarios, and I want to ask you to advise me. Should the government now forcefully begin bombing everywhere looking for them because one person was beheaded and there is a possibility that the rest will be killed? Or tell me what you think we should do. Bring them back alive. Because while you are thinking that they should hit heaven and earth, there are family members that are connected to them by blood. When they go to sleep, what they are imagining is that they are dead. They are much more concerned and will be much more happier to hear that these people come back alive. That government want to flex muscle somewhere and my son is dead, my wife is dead, my daughter is dead. So what we do to the Nigerian people, we continue to urge them, have faith in government. These terrorists, their target is to put fear and set us against each other. That's their target. When you can't trust government can't trust you, your neighbor can't trust one, and you think your neighbor is a terrorist. Once they get done, their job is accomplished. The responsibility of government, on the other hand, is not only to ensure the security and life of the people, to ensure that the people are told of the intent of the terrorists.
Okay.
Now, ìgbésẹ̀ tó wá tẹ̀lé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gangan ni mo tún fẹ́ play another video mi kẹ́tù gbọ́ ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré play yẹn náà. For those of you that do not understand Yoruba, please, I may interpret, I may not interpret. It depends on the time because I don't want this video to be long. I don't want it to be long.
Pẹ́ lórí mi, èsìnkéṣin yóò bá níbẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ náà ti ń nímúṣẹ sí àwọn jàǹdùkú agbébọn tí wọ́n lọ jí àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti tíṣà iléèwé mẹ́ta kan gbé ní Èsìẹ̀lẹ̀ àti Ìyàwọ́ta níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Oríire nípìnlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ní báyìí, àwọn agbébọn náà ti wà nínú ìpòrúurú ọkàn àti ṣìbáṣìbo, wọ́n sì ti ń rawọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ sáwọn ológun pé kí wọ́n jẹ́ káwọn jọ sọ àsọyépọ̀ náà.
Can negotiate.
Lóòótọ́ ló jẹ́ pé nígbà tí yóò bá fi di ọjọ́ 15 oṣù keje tá a wà yìí, yóò ti pé oṣù méjì gbáko táwọn ògówẹrẹ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ̀nyí àtàwọn olùkọ́ wọn tí àròpọ̀ wọn jẹ́ 45 ti wà nínú igbó ọba Old Ọ̀yọ́ National Park táwọn ajínigbé náà gbé wọn pamọ́ sí láti ọjọ́ Friday ọjọ́ 15 oṣù karùn-ún ọdún 2026 yìí. Látìgbà tíṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ti wáyé, làwọn ológun ilẹ̀ wa pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá dìgbòlùjà àtàwọn ọ̀tẹlẹ̀múyẹ́ ti ń fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ kí wọ́n lè dóòlà ẹ̀mí àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà nínú igbó. ẹ rántí pé lọ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá yìí Aláròyé ròyìn rẹ̀ pé ìwádìí fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé àwọn ológun ti ṣọgbà yí àwọn ajínigbé náà ká. Kì í ṣe pé wọ́n yí wọn ká nìkan ni wọ́n tún dí gbogbo ọ̀nà àbújá tí wọ́n lè gbà sá lọ àti àwọn ọ̀nà tí wọ́n ti máa ń rí nǹkan gbà láti àárín ìlú. Èyí sì ti mú kó ṣòro fún àwọn tàbí àwọn olùrànlọ́wọ́ wọn láti rí nǹkan èlò àti nǹkan ìjà gbà. Yàtọ̀ sí èyí, àwọn ológun tún ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun láti wú gbogbo àdó olóró táwọn aráabí náà rì mọ́lẹ̀ yí ara wọn po. Gbogbo èyí làwọn sọ́jà ti ká kúrò lọ́nà. Bí wọ́n sì ṣe ń ká ni wọ́n ń sún síwájú nínú igbó débi pé ooru wọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mú àwọn ajínigbé náà gidigidi. Ìwọ̀nba oúnjẹ tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn ni wọ́n ń dọ́gbọ́n sí. Lílọ bíbọ̀ wọn sì ti dínkù sí ìwọ̀nba àyíká tí wọ́n wà. Wọn kò ráàyè nàyẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́. Aláròyé tún ṣèròyìn pé gbogbo ẹ̀bẹ̀ àti ìbéèrè wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ pé kíjọba tú àwọn ọ̀gá wọn kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n mú ṣàhámọ́ sílẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ara nǹkan tó lè mú káwọn náà yọ̀ǹda àwọn ọmọléèwé àtàwọn olùkọ́ tó wà nígbèkùn wọn. Wọ́n ti pa ohùn dà nígbà tí wọ́n rí i pé omi ti fẹ́ gbẹ lẹ́yìn ẹja wọn wàyí. A ò sì ní gbàgbé pé báwọn ológun orí ilẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣàgàtì wọ́n yìí náà làwọn tí ojú òfurufú ń gbókèrè wù wọ́n tí bàálù àwọn ọmọ ogun àti àwọn ẹ̀rọ ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ń tú àṣírí wọn. Tuntun tó yí wọ̀ báyìí ni pé ẹ̀ka iléeṣẹ́ ọ̀tẹlẹ̀múyẹ́ àpapọ̀ ilẹ̀ wa Department of State Service DSS ti ṣèwádìí tó lọ́rìn nípa àwọn tó ń ṣàtìlẹ́yìn fáwọn ajínigbé náà. Ìwádìí wọn sì mú èso rere jáde nítorí wọ́n ṣàwárí orúkọ àti àdírẹ́sì ilé àwọn tó ń ṣe agbódegbà fáwọn ajínigbé Igbó Ọba Ọ̀yọ́ yìí. Ìwádìí fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé lára àwọn agbódegbà wọ̀nyí wà nígboro ìlú Ìbàdàn nígbà tí àwọn kan mú ilẹ̀ Haúsá àti ìpínlẹ̀ Kogi. Àmọ́ gbogbo àwọn wọ̀nyí làwọn agbófinró ti lọ ń ṣàǹdọ́kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n sì ti fi wọ́n ṣàhámọ́ àwọn ọlọ́pàá nú. Ṣé Yorùbá ní ara ò ní wọ̀fà bí onígbọ̀wọ́? Bí àwọn alátìlẹyìn àwọn ajínigbé yìí ṣe dèrò àhámọ́ tí kò sí ìjùmọ̀sọ̀rọ̀pọ̀ kankan tó lè wáyé láàrin wọn pẹ̀lú àwọn ajínigbé yìí ti fẹ́rẹ̀ mú káyé sú àwọn ajínigbé náà gẹ́gẹ́ bá a ṣe gbọ́. Ìdí sì ni pé gbogbo ọ̀nà ìjùmọ̀sọ̀rọ̀pọ̀ láti mọ ohun tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ wọn ò rẹ́ni ṣòfófó fún wọn mọ́. Àwọn agbófinró ti gé okùn ìbánisọ̀rọ̀pọ̀ wọn gbogbo. Òṣìṣẹ́ elétò ààbò kan tó mọ bó ṣe ń lọ sọ fún akọ̀ròyìn Sun pé bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àwọn ológun náà ti súnmọ́ wọn gidigidi, wọn kò fẹ́ yabò wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀. Níṣe ni wọ́n fẹ́ ká wọn mọ́ tàbí káwọn èèyàn kéèyàn náà sọ̀rẹ́ńdà fúnra wọn kí wọ́n sì rí wọn mú. Bákan náà làwọn ológun fẹ́ dóòlà ẹ̀mí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n jí gbé náà. Elétò ààbò yìí tí kò fẹ́ dárúkọ ara ẹ̀ ọ̀hún sọ pé ṣìbáṣìbó ti bá àwọn ajínigbé náà nínú igbó. Wọn kò rẹ́ni fún wọn lọ́wọ́ mọ́, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sí àǹfààní fún wọn láti mọ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níta bíi ti tẹ́lẹ̀. Gbogbo okùn àjọṣe wọn pẹ̀lú àwọn olùkú wọn nígboro làwọn ológun àtàwọn ọ̀tẹlẹ̀múyẹ́ wa ti gé. Ọkàn àwọn ajínigbé náà kò balẹ̀ mọ́, inú ìbẹ̀rù ni wọ́n wà. Nísìnyí wọ́n ti ń sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ yọ̀ǹda àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ àtàwọn tíṣà tó wà nígbèkùn àwọn káwọn ológun náà lè fà wọ́n sílẹ̀. Àmọ́ àwọn ológun wa ò fẹ́ ìyẹn. Wọ́n fẹ́ mú wọn láàyè ni wọn ò sì fẹ́ kí nǹkan aburú ṣe àwọn ọmọ tó wà nígbèkùn wọn. Nítorí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe ń fọgbọ́n ṣe é títí tí tọwọ́ wọn yóò fi bọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe wí.
I don't want to say much on this video. Ṣé ẹ rí i pé solution ti ń wọlé, àṣírí bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tú lọ́tún lọ́sì. Solution sì ń wọlé báṣìírí ṣe ń tú. Ṣé ẹ rí i pé ó ti fẹ́ mọ́ rẹ̀ jà nígbà tí everybody náà jáde tán. Ìgbòho wọgbó lọ pẹ̀lú àwọn sọ́jà. Wọ́n dáná ìbọn ya wọn, Ọlọ́run lórí bàbá yẹn gallant. Tẹ́ ẹ bá gbọ́ fídíò yẹn, wọ́n ní in tí àwọn rí tí àwọn gbọ́ táwọn bá tú àṣírí yẹn síta. Ìlú ò lànà o, wọ́n sọ àwọn kan lókùúta pa ni o. Ẹ ṣàgbọ́, ẹgbọ́n tí Bọ́lá sọ, ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí Aláròyé sọ, ẹ fèrò tí yín sí comment section. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. ẹ fi èrò tiyín ẹ fi sí comment section, ẹ já pàdé ní comment section. Ẹ ṣé o, mo appreciate yín. iSing TV yín náà lélẹ́yìí, ẹ ṣé o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ legit làwọn ń gbé wá, authentic ni o, kò sí rọ́ńbẹ́ o, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá ti gbọ́n bí authentic ni, legit sí ni. Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ bá like, ẹ bá share, ẹ bá subscribe sórí ìkànnì yìí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa, ẹ wo fídíò yẹn láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ́ lè gbọ́ dáadáa, ẹ má jà máa repeat ẹ̀ mọ́. Ẹ ṣé o, thanks for watching.